Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 16th of June, 2026. And to start the day, I want to say a massive thank you to Anthony, to Simon, to Mario for joining me yesterday in the United Kingdom, representing the Charlie Ward Show, playing golf for charity for the Crystal House Foundation, which is for underprivileged children and broken households and women. It's a cause that I've supported for over 40 years, and it was a real pleasure to play with three like-minded gentlemen and have a bit of fun. It was a wonderful day. We were blessed with good weather. And thank you, gentlemen. It was a pleasure to spend time with you. My first story of the day was very interesting because it's a little crying baby called Gavin Newsom over in California. We need to get rid of Trump, otherwise I'm going to get arrested. Well, you're going to get arrested clearly for stealing money. Billions and billions of dollars that has been given through the taxpayer of California that hasn't been spent correctly. It's been stolen by you for you and your cronies. You're blaming Trump for wanting to arrest you. Well, Trump will arrest anybody that steals money from the government. It's stealing from the people. So don't be surprised if you get arrested, and don't blame Trump. Just blame the fact that you've done something wrong. But this is the problem with evil. They point the finger at everybody else. They never look at themselves. What you've done is wrong, whether you like it or not. The fact that you've been involved in things you shouldn't be and you've got caught, it's all Trump's fault, is it? It's time to wake up and take responsibility for what you've done. You will be held accountable, but you won't be held accountable by Trump. He's just put a light on you, shone a light in a dark place to expose what you've done. It's time to be held accountable, Gavin. Enjoy your time in prison or wherever they send you. Good luck. Drew, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. My first story. President Trump has emerged as a key figure at this year's G7 summit, with leaders reportedly divided over Iran, trade, tariffs and NATO. Behind the scenes, much of the focus has been on Trump's influence and ongoing Middle East developments, particularly Iran. While the official agenda centres economics and security, many observers believe the most important discussions are taking place away from the cameras.
They certainly are. And of course, Trump being in Europe, it was interesting to see Conor McGregor wearing we want Trump as our Prime Minister in the UK. That was a little bit of humour, but had a very valid point because the structure of power in the UK at the moment is crumbling. It's toothless, and it's pathetic. And this is what happens when you allow these people power that we've just given away. They come up with ideas like banning 16-year-olds from social media. Well, you might say, well, that's a good thing. It's not a good thing when the government does it. It's a good thing when the parents do it. But the parents have become dependent on the government. That's always a very dangerous thing. So look at yourself as a parent. It's difficult. Being a parent is very, very hard. I can tell you from personal experience, there's no real handbook as to how to be a good parent. Some of us have learned from our own parents. Some of us have learned the mistakes of our own parents. But it's not easy. Anything in life worth having is not easy. Everything that's easy is not worth having. So being a good parent is tough. I've had a second chance at being a good father with Justin. Most of you know that. I watched my wife. She's a tough mother. I mean, super tough. Justin, when he was younger, if he didn't get his homework right, his spelling right, 100%, not 99%, 100%. He lost his iPhone and his iPad for 1 week. And I thought that was harsh. She said, no, that's how it will be. And that's what it will take. The trouble is we've got soft. When I was a kid and I didn't do as I was told, I got the cane from my father. I got the frying pan round the head from my mother. Nowadays, if you did that, oh, I'd take you to human rights, I'd take you to the government. That's why we're in trouble, guys. That's why we're in trouble. There is no discipline. It didn't hurt me to get the cane when I was 15, 16, 17 years old. It didn't hurt me. It did me good. It taught me respect. Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. Well, if you can't do that and you let the government do things, then you just become a slave to the government system. And that's the reason we're in the trouble we're in right now, because you've given away your power. You've given away your authority. It's time to wake up, take responsibility for your actions, and man up if you're a man, and mother up if you're a woman. Drew.
Next up, for over a decade, many have spoken about a coming solar event, a flash from the sun, and a major shift for humanity. Now, space weather observers are monitoring a coronal mass ejection expected to brush Earth between June the 16th and 17th. Is this just another solar storm, or will this be the instigator of 10 days of darkness? Well, they're saying from the 24th of June to the 4th of July to follow. Let's see.
Well, I'll tell you right now, from the bottom of my heart, 6, 7 years ago, I thought this was all woo-woo. And then suddenly you start to realize there's something to it. The solar flashes going on, there's energy, there's frequency. You start to realize that frequency matters, energy matters. And I suppose the easiest way to explain it to you is sometimes when you meet somebody, you go, oh, they're nice. Oh, I didn't like them. It's because they're not on the same frequency as you, or you're not on the same frequency, or you meet somebody that is on the same frequency as you. All of this is to do with energy, all to do with frequency. When you start to comprehend energy and frequency, solar flashes, the Schumann resonance, do your research. You'll start to realize why you have good days, why you have bad days, why some days nothing goes right, and some days everything goes right. And then you can manage your expectations and manage your own ability, that when you're banging your head against the wall, the least painful thing to do is to stop banging. And there's other days when there's doors that just open in front of you and you learn to walk through them. It wasn't the door that you were expecting. So don't just blank things as woo-woo. Look at them and try and find out. And what's happening in the world right now is the whole world is changing. And people can feel it, but they don't know quite why or what. Do your research. Have a wonderful day. That was the news on Tuesday, the 16th of June, 2026. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Global tensions are rising, markets are unstable, and currencies keep losing value. While governments print more money, smart investors are moving into physical gold and silver, assets that have protected wealth for centuries. That's why more people are turning to Charlie's Gold to secure their future before the next financial shakeup hits. Don't leave your wealth exposed. Own something real, own gold and silver. Visit charlies.gold today.